We're back with the tier list for this month's meta. And as always, we're going to start off with the heroes. And first up, we have the Nature Born. And I'm going to plonk the Nature Born right in the S tier. I think she's a really good hero inside the meta, especially top ladder. A lot of top ladder players are playing the Nature Born. Fantastic synergies going. Good deck going. And she actually counters the Royal Ghost as well. And we've also got the Grand Warden. I'm going to stick the Grand Warden in A tier. Great deck with the Wizard synergies. Get the supers off really quick. That can also stop the Royal Ghost. It can counter a few decks if played right, but it's a lot more difficult than some of the heroes. I'm going to put in S tier. We've got the Archer Queen. Ooh, I'm going to stick the Archer Queen in C tier. And that is a big drop from last month's tier list because she was dominating the meta. We had the Count S as well up there. And the Archer Queen. I still thought that Archer Queen was better than the Count S before the Count S got the nerfs. And then we're coming in with the Barb King. He's going in C tier as well. Not many Barb King players. I very rarely face a Barb King. I'm at 2,700 trophies. Not faced many at all. I don't know what's going on. Pivotal Barb King and the Count S. Ooh, this is a toughie because I'm not seeing many Count S's either. I'm going to stick the Count S in C tier. I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick Count S right in C tier. Not seeing many Count S decks at all again. It's always the same couple of heroes I'm seeing at 2,700 trophies. But I'm trying to do this tier list as well, like bearing in mind lower ladder, mid ladder, and higher ladder, and what's been played and what's been used on the leaderboards. So I'm not seeing many Count S's. She has had a couple of nerfs in the last balances. She has fell off a bit. All Count S, but we've also got the Monk, and I'm going to stick the Monk in S tier. It's when I'm doing my pushing with on the ladder. Really good hero, and it's a weird sort of battle we've got going on top of the leaderboards because the Monk can beat the Nature Born. The Nature Born can beat the Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden can beat the Monk. The Pink Fury. It's all swapping over. It depends what matches you get. But there's a couple of strong decks going with certain heroes. Royal Champ. I'm going to stick the Royal Champ in C tier as well. Not seeing many Royal Champs. I don't think she's D tier worthy. We have got a D tier hero to put in the D tier, but I don't think she's D tier worthy. I'd rather play the Royal Champ than the hero I'm going to put in D tier. And we've got the Shield Maiden. I'm going to put the Shield Maiden up in S tier. Is she better than the Monk? Maybe. All-rounder. I'll put her there for now. We might change it as we go. I'll put the Shield Maiden in front of the Monk. I'm not sure though, because I've played a few Shield Maidens and beat quite a few Shield Maidens playing the Monk myself. So I'm not quite sure. And we've got the Skelly King, the much-loved Skeleton King. I'm going to stick him in B tier. Sorry guys, I'm sorry Skelly King lovers, but I'm going to put him in B tier because he is good with the Royal Ghost. That is like the best, probably the best Royal Ghost deck you can get with the Skelly King Royal Ghost. But top ladder, you don't see it at all. Like, we all jumped on this Royal Ghost and it was OP, broken. Maybe he's lower to mid ladder, but you don't see many Royal Ghost top ladder. And I'm actually enjoying this meta. I'm really having a ton of fun with this meta. And the D tier hero is going to be the Wave Master. Never, ever see a Wave Master. You can't really fit in inside the meta. The S tier heroes beat him more often than the lose, way more. Like, I love the Wave Master. I'm a fan of his mechanics, but we never ever see him on the battle boards. So that's why he's going in D tier. And then we've got the Battle Machine. I haven't got the Battle Machine unlocked. I'm trying to think what he can do inside the meta with his skill set. I'm gonna put him right in B tier in front of the Skelly King solely because I know he's got the gizmos. I know it's a chance you get the same mirror, but I feel as though if he gets the same mirror, he can win a lot of matches, especially against the Monk and the Pink Fury and stuff. And he did get a bit of a buff in the last balances. He's pretty good. Does attack pretty quick now. But I'm putting him in B tier for now. Let me know if I'm wrong. You guys let me know in the comment section down below whether you agree with me or not. I'd love to hear your opinions. Honestly, just drop me a comment in the comment section. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. And we're moving on to the Pink Fury, and I think the Pink Fury is at S tier as well. She did get a bit of a buff in the balance changes. Quicker attack speed. That's what she needed. They slowed the attack speed down too much for me. Now they've like sped that up a bit. I think she's really good. Good decks going with the Pink Fury. Fun to play. You can't deny that fact. She's one of the funnest hero to play, I think. I'm going to put her there. If she go in front of the Monk, she does beat the Monk usually because of the attack tempo, and she can one-shot the Monk. And she can beat the Shield Maiden, but depends when the Shield Maiden casts a super. I'll leave her there for now. I think Nature Born is probably the best all-round hero in game. And then we've got the Shield Maiden, Pink Fury, and Monk. Tight there between them three. But I think a lot of the top players, I know Rez had been doing a bit of pushing with the Shield Maiden as well. Top player Rez. Shout out to Rez. So that's what we're going with for the heroes. Could be diverse with the Warden. He's only really got like one good deck, I feel. But, you know, I climbed a bit with the Grand Warden, so we're leaving him in A tier. Now we're moving on to the minis. First mini up is the Archer. I'm going to stick it in C tier. I don't think she's D tier worthy. She's a 2-cost. Still decent upgrades there. Do see a couple of witches on the leaderboards. A couple of backline units. The Archer can be good for that. Also, she's a ranger. I've got to try and bear in mind all these synergies we've got now. And moving on to the Barb, and he's going in the D tier. Again, will he ever get out of D tier? Who knows? Poor old Barbarian. He's been stuck in D tier. Please buff him. Please make him OP for one season. 2-cost mini. Let him rival the Archer at least. Battle Healer. D tier. A lot of wizards on the battle board. Anti-heal. I never see the Battle Healer really in action. Doesn't bring much value to your team for the cost of her. And we've got the Bowler. The Bowler can go in C tier, I feel. Better than the Archer. He has got the upgrade where he pushes right through at the back of the board with his Bowler roll. It's quite effective. And Dark Goblin. I'm going to stick Dark Goblin in B tier. It's only because he's got that attack range and he's got that attack tempo increase. And a lot of decks you see on the battle board, especially like where I am, around about 3,000 trophies, they're all melee units. P.E.K.K.A, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Monk, Natureborn. And they don't really like have anything to counter backline units. Like you say, the Dark Goblin, once he ramps up with speed, he can do some nice damage. He's got the Boast upgrade as well. Quite effective minis. My favourite mini, one of my favourite minis. I can't put him in C or D tier, guys. Come on. And then we've got the E-Wizard. I want to stick the E-Wizard in B tier as well. 4-cost mini. Got that Sun upgrade. Can target 5 units. Good upgrades. Really good upgrades for his cost, I feel. You know, he's quite versatile. And again, it works well with the Grand Warden. And I've also got to bear in mind, don't forget the tiles we get. The special tiles, because like some of these minis might be not that good, along with the heroes, but when the certain tiles are in rotation, they're really good. So I've got to like try and bear that in mind. Like the Devil's Deal tile. Count S is quite good on that. Can be countered pretty easy, the Devil's Deal tile, especially with the Storm Wizard top tip there. But we're going to bear that in mind, but we're just going as is. Fisherman. Oh dear. I'm going to stick him in D tier solely because, like I said before, a lot of melee units are being played on the battle board. Never see the Fisherman in use. A lot of P.E.K.K.As, Mini P.E.K.K.As. You don't want to hook a P.E.K.K.A to Mini P.E.K.K.A because you just turn around and one-shot your backline units. And your Fisherman if you're hooking him. So, like, them minis are inadvertently pushing the Fisherman out of the meta. Giant Skeleton go in the B tier. Behind the Ewiz. Behind the Dark God. Yeah, I'll leave it like that for now. Headhunter. Headhunter. This is a toughie. I'm going to stick Headhunter in C tier. Sorry, the Bandit. Headhunter. I keep getting confused with are they brother and sister? They must be related. Or are they sister and sister? Who knows? Is Headhunter a boy or a girl? That is $1 million question. I'm going to stick the Bandit in C tier. Again, never see a lot of Bandits. She was used with the Count S deck a meta or two back. But we never see it that often. Golden Giant can go in C tier as well. Never see Golden Giant. I think he gets outshone by the Giant himself. We're going to have a lot of minis in C tier here. Healing Ranger, C tier, 3-cost unit, extra heal, wider surface area, unstoppable, decent upgrades. You know, we're not. Again, I'm not seeing a ton of Healing Rangers on the battle boards. There's other minis outshine her, so she can go in C tier. We've got the Ice Wizard, our first S tier mini. I think he's awesome. He's got, once you 2-star Ice Wizard, he's like unstoppable. It's like the Dark Goblin with the increased attack tempo. You know, he's got that slows. He's got the extra surface area with the slow, so he can hit more tiles. Fantastic mini for his cost. He is going in C tier 100%. Little Knight can go in D tier with Fisherman. I think I would rather have the Fisherman. I'll bump the Fisherman up to ID tier. And I think I'd rather have the Knight there. The Barb's obviously going last. We'll just rejig that. Lumberjack. Well, this is an interesting one because the Lumberjack on his own isn't awesome. But when you're pairing with the Diffuser and Elixir Golem and Elixir Synergy, he's really good. It's a really effective thing. I'll put him in B tier. He's definitely not A tier. Oh, and the Magic Archer, much loved favourite within the community. Where's he going to go? I'm going to stick him in C tier as well. Don't see a lot of Magic Archer on the battle board. He's a 4-cost unit as well. So that's why if he was a 3-cost unit, I'd bump him up to B tier. But for his skill set and what he does and his cost, he's gonna go in C tier, my friends. Mega Knight. Another C tier with the Mega Knight. He's a tank. You know, if you had Dark Armor would be better. Much more effective. Never see it. 4-cost mini there. And you've also got the P.E.K.K.A. who's like a tank in itself that deals massive damage once you upgrade him. So why have the Mega Knight? Miner. Never see the Miner used. I'm going to put the Miner in D tier. I'm going to do it. Because, like I say, a lot of the meta's dominated by melee units. So not a lot of backline units in play. Never see a Miner. I think I've played a handful of games so far. All the way up to 3,000 trophies. And I've played a couple of Miners. And we've got the mini P.E.K.K.A. can go right in S tier as well. Or A tier. S tier or A tier is the big question. He's going in it. He's going in A tier. He's going in A tier. Solely because I'll get round to it in a second. Mini after next. Good mini, 3 cost. Good synergies going with the specialist. Dissipate as well. Seeing a lot of Natureborns, monks. You can see the heroes I've put in S tier there. The Pink Furies. If the mini P.E.K.K.A. locks on, you've got it upgraded. It can take that energy from them heroes, them melee heroes. Fantastic unit inside the meta at the mini. Like you say, if Archer Queen, Royal Champ were inside the meta, their backline heroes, like it's hard for the mini P.E.K.K.A. to get dissipate on them. These heroes we've got in S tier, which brings the mini P.E.K.K.A. into the meta. Really good mini. Going in A tier. We've got the Musk. We are going to put the Musk in C tier. Sorry, Musk. She's better than S tier, but again, I don't see a lot of Musks on the battle boards. The things that she works well with aren't inside the meta. Then we've got the P.E.K.K.A. The big girl P.E.K.K.A. right in S tier. I'll put it ahead of the Ice Wizard. Massive damage. She's pairing well with this Natureborn. Pairs well with the Monk. Seeing them inside them decks. Probably even the Shield Maiden, you know. Maybe even squeeze the P.E.K.K.A. inside the Shield Maiden deck. 3-star updale. Massive damage. You know, one of the meta decks is the Natureborn with the P.E.K.K.A. as well. Really good mini inside the meta at the minute. So S tier worthy in my humble opinion. And we've got the Prince. Oh, now then, the Prince was always a really solid mini. He is going in C tier as well. No use for the Prince in the meta. Is the Dark Prince better? I favour the Dark Prince because he's got that surface area when he clashes and he hits his unit. Can stun a few minis inside that little pocket there that the Dark Prince has got. Clash time's faster on the Dark Prince. I think he's better. He's going in C tier. The old Prince. Oh, this is a controversial one. This is the controversial one. Because we've got the Royal Ghost. And you see, when the meta first came out, the Royal Ghost is broken. Was broken. Is broken. I'm going to put the Royal Ghost in A tier. I don't think it's S tier mini. Like I say, it gets counted a lot. Top of the ladder. And if you're just running the Royal Ghost deck with the Queen Warden or Skeleton King, and you're playing top ladder, you're just going to get beat most of the time by the top guys with these decks. So, like I said, I've got to bear in mind the mid and low ladders. And I think, you know, for mid to low ladder players, the Royal Ghost can come in clutch. For a lot of players, but top ladders, no. So, he's actually going in A tier. I don't think he's an S tier mini. And it's other things that make the Royal Ghost OP. You know, when the update dropped and balance changes dropped, Royal Ghost was OP. Oh my god, emergency nerf for Royal Ghost. And yeah, I was on board with that, but I don't think it's as bad as we initially thought. Does need tweaking, yeah, because permanent invis in frenzy time with the range class isn't healthy. But he's not a S tier mini. Got the Skelly Guard going in D tier. We've got the Spear Gob D tier. Dagger Gob D tier. All these gobs are going in D tier. Poor goblins. Swordsman. Never see Swordsman. Not used in the meta. It can go in D tier as well. Valk. I think Valk can go in C tier. I think she can go ahead of the C tiers. Let me drop it in front of the bowler. Solely because, like I said before, Natureborn's prevalent inside the meta. The Valk can do some nice damage. She's quite tanky. She's also got the anti-heal upgrade going, which is great against the Natureborn, who's like a mega popular hero on the battle boards. That's why the Valk is going in C tier. She's not quite D tier worthy. Now then, the Witch. She can go low C tier. I think she's better than the minis in D tier. Low C tier. She's very close to going in D tier because you don't see that often. But she has got the Skellies spawn and can be a bit of a pain. Especially a melee heroes to slow them down. Especially the Monk. The Monk's popular on the battle boards. But with my Monk deck, the Witch isn't really slowing me down because I have the Battle Boxer. It's so cool. Such a good mini. Wizard, A tier. Anti-heal upgrade. We've got the damage. Works well with the Natureborn. We've got the mages coming in. It's just a good mini for the cost. Battle Boxer. Now then, this could indeed be controversial amongst the people of Clash Mini. I'm putting a Battle Boxer in S tier. I think she's a great mini. She's a 5 cost, but she does awesome damage, great upgrade. She's so tanky as well. Once you upgrade it 3-star, she's coming clutch with me in my monk deck. I do have the battle box in my monk deck, and she's come in clutch so many times. Like I say, great against that witch, because she does surface area damage. I'm actually putting a battle box in S tier for this meta. Chompy. Ooh, the old popular Chompy from the last meta with the Shield Maiden deck and the witch. It can go in C tier as well. I think I'd rather have Chompy. I think I'd rather have Chompy over most of these. I'll put Chompy after the Valk, because he has got some upgrades. He can heal himself. Again, great on the Devil's Delta. I've got to bear that in mind. But it's so weird how you can see minis drop off with a balance change. It was so OP a few metas ago. And we've got the Dagger Thrower, another D tier. I'll rejig these in D tier, because all of these are better than the Barb, you know. It can go at the bottom. Swordsman there. Dagger Goblin there. Swordsman better than them. Would I rather have the Swordsman? Yeah. I'll leave it like that for D tier, I think. I'd still rather have the Fishman over all of them. And the Decoy Adept. Now, this is another interesting one, because it is a 2 cost. You do get 2 minis for the price of 1. He has got a stun upgrade going. And like I say, these heroes in S. I'm going to put the Decoy in A tier. Whoa, what's going on with my mouse? My mouse is jumping about everywhere. Decoy Adept can go in A tier. 2 cost tank, basically. And he's got that stun upgrade. So, like I say, once you place him in the round plays, and then the next round you can move him. So you've got that Decoy, that little Jeff, as we like to call him. And you've got the stun going. Can be really effective against Pink Fury, the Monk, and the Natureborn. But a 2 cost mini, I think he's probably the best 2 cost mini in the game at the minute. So I'm going to stick him in A tier, or one of the best 2 cost minis, I should say. I'm going to stick him in A tier. And the Diffuser. The Diffuser can actually go in B tier as well, because he's also got that upgrade where it disarms. Don't forget, it can be quite useful, especially against the Royal Ghost and other melee heroes. Like I say, it works well in the Elixir class with the synergies going with the Pink Fury. And you need the Lumberjack, the Elixir Golem, the Pink Fury, and the Diffuser to be really effective. And I think he's like another great 2 cost mini for what he brings to the table inside your deck. So I'm going to put him in B tier. Elixir Golem is going right in A tier for me. Head of the Royal Ghost. No, we'll have him after the Royal Ghost. Great tank. You know, you get that extra elixir. And when you build it up with that Pink Fury deck, and one of his upgrades is 2 extra HP for every elixir held, it can be so tanky and come in so clutch. It works well with the Pink Fury. Pink Fury is doing really well on the leaderboards. Fun, and he looks cool, man. He looks so cool. He's such a cool looking mini. But on his own, not the best. You need him, I think, with the Pink Fury to get maximum value. But he's also good to have in your deck if you have a few, like 5 cost units inside your deck, because you get that extra elixir. And I think he's so cool. So I think he can go in A tier. Giant, high B tier. I'll put him above the Dark Gob. Not many giants on the battle boards, like you say, this meta, but he's still a great tank. Probably, like, as a tank alone, probably the best tank in the game. I know I've got the Elixir Golem above him, but the Elixir Golem synergizes better with the team. You get better team value. That's why he's going in B tier. And we've got the Hog Rider, and he can go in C tier as well. I think I'd rather have him over the Valk. Like I say, a few Wardens playing on the battle board. Warden put the mages at the back line of the battle board, and the Hog Rider can get in there, get some value, get some stuns. He's a bit of a pain to play against if he's not played on the front lines. You don't have something to counter him. But he's not dominant inside the meta at the minute. Doesn't really slow things down. He isn't D tier worthy, definitely no. I don't think he's quite B tier worthy. So he's going high C tier for me. Princess. Ooh, Princess is a toughie. Princess is a toughie because she can do some awesome damage and she can wipe a lot of minis out on the battle boards, but she's a 5 cost unit. She can go high C tier as well inside the current meta, I think. She has got the anti-heal as well. Good against the Natureborn, but 5 cost. I don't know. I think I'm not saying a lot of princesses. I haven't played against a lot of princesses at all. But I've also got to bear in mind the events mode. She can be quite good in there, depending on what your opponent rolls. But I think I'm happy with the placement there in high C tier. And we've got the old Royal Recruit. He's going to have to go in D tier as well. I'm sorry. Going to have to go in D tier. Don't ever play against these on the battle boards. He is a cool looking mini, you know, but never see him. Never gets a light of day, so he has to go inside D tier. And we've got the Sailor. This was another mini that when first come to the game, people was like, oh, it's broken. It is pretty strong for a free cost, I'm not going to lie, but I've played it against the sale a few times. Probably won. Hasn't caused much difficulty. And inside the current meta, she's probably better than these. But yeah, I think she'll go high C tier for now. Inside the current meta. And we've got the villager. And I want to put the villager right in A tier because she's got the extra health for your units. Upgrade, extra attack. And extra attack speed. She's just a great, I think she's just a great little mini. A great little unit for the cost. And like a skill set so valuable. Like I say, I've got her in my monk deck. And that extra HP that she heals my hero with can come in clutch for me. And I think she's just a great little mini. And the Storm Wizard. I love this unit. But it was actually bugged. It was meant to be even more powerful when the balance change dropped. But the bug was crashing the game apparently. So she did revert back to her normal changes. But I think she's great with that clash ability. It's really useful on the Devil's Deal tile. So when your opponent places their unit on Devil's Deal tile, if you upgrade your Storm Wizard to the additional duration, you can often kill what's on the Devil's Deal tile. So she's really useful for that. She's not D tier worthy. I think especially when they revert the balances, when they fix the bug and they put her back to what she was, she's going to be really OP. So I'm going to put her in C tier. I'm actually going to put her up there just behind the Chompy. I think she's better than the rest of the minis. And we've got the Dark Prince. He can also go in B tier. B tier. I'll stick him in front of the Valk. I'll put him there. Better than the Prince. Dark Prince is better in my humble opinion. Clash time's faster. Gets that stun. Good upgrades. It can go in the C tier. And we've got the 4 new minis we've just got in the game. We've got the Apprentice Monk, the Headhunter, the Executioner, and the Inferno Warden. And for me, I want to put the Apprentice Monk in S tier behind the Battle Boxer because you've got that silence on Clash. Silence up to 6 seconds. Great for stopping the Royal Ghost. Great for stopping Clash abilities and heroes as well. You know, you can silence like the Pink Fury. She can't get the super off in that 6 seconds. Really useful and versatile mini. Quite hard to play. Once you master, he's a really, really great mini. Got the Headhunter. Not really played much with the Headhunter, but I feel inside the meta, he's a C tier or she's a C tier. Who knows what the Headhunter is? I'll put them there for now. I'll stick them behind the Dark Prince. Let me know if you think I'm right, because I haven't had much game time with the Headhunter. I don't think the meta is right for that unit. Oh, we've got the Executioner. Absolutely love this mini. And you know, I'm gonna put the Executioner in. I want to put him in S tier, ahead of the Apprentice Monk, behind the Battle Boxer. I'm going to go with that. I think he's awesome. If you get the upgrades going, we've got the charge tile as well. Like I said, we've got to bear in mind these tile rotations. And he does massive damage. Can get the energy back on a knockout. I think he's really, really good. And the Inferno Warden, the only mini I have not unlocked, aside from the Battle Machine, is the Inferno Warden. But I think the Inferno Warden is a high tier A. I'll stick her there. Because, like I say, a lot of melee units, heroes played in the meta. Got them 4 in S tier there. Inferno Warden, if it locks on, it can absolutely melt with that melt stick. And I think she's a good unit. Paired in the right synergies and stuff. Get the super going. Yeah, so that's my tier list for this meta. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. If you agree with me, if you don't, I'd love to hear all your guys' thoughts. We'll catch you guys in the next video.